recording. We're recording. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Earlene and Earlene show today. I won't be talking much. I had a root canal, and we're just glad to be here. We got two guests in the room.
We're going to try not to celebrate the fact that you're not going to be talking very much.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all. Not for 1 minute. But you do have some guests in here.
You are a little slobbery over there, though.
I'm slobber.
I know. His mouth's kind of hanging down.
Suffering thuckatash. It is hanging down. Really, it itches too. Like I
hate when that happens. Like when I have dental work and they give me that. I really hate the shot that goes right up in the top of your mouth. Oh, I hate that one. And then I always want to do this until
it's going to be doing this for a while, so I'm just going to turn it over to you right now.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're the live screen.
All right, hello there, guys. How's it going? Mm-hmm. I've got two guests in the studio today. I've had Sean a couple of times, so we've got Sean Evans.
Hello, everybody.
We've got Jaden Bowen. Mm-hmm. They are both with our sales team. In a company this small, everybody doesn't just have one job. We all have multiple jobs. We all answer the phone. We all talk to customers. We all do all of those sort of things. And so even though Jaden and Sean both are experts at all things like internet stuff and putting together ads and things like that, they're also just as accomplished when it comes to dealing with the general public. So welcome, guys. Oh, yeah.
Friendly. They're friendly.
They're extremely friendly, very knowledgeable.
Funny.
They're funny. All right, they're funny.
Especially in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, we're all funny. We are funny.
We try to be, at least.
Is that your punchline?
No. No, that wasn't my punchline at all. So, but you know what? I'm going to say this. We're very lucky because we do truly like each other in this office. There are 7 of us that work in the office. We have 2 that are part-time, and then the other 5 of us are here almost all the time. Yeah, in the morning till the day. And then, like this past Friday, we met up. We hung out together at a local establishment. We went out to eat. We got a good meal. Then we went and hung out. Sean sang for us.
Oh, gosh.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Shocked us all, by the way.
Shocked us all. Yeah. We were like little girls going,
True story. Story checks out. It was great.
It is true. We did have a DD. And so safety first in all things. But so anyway, we've got some stuff coming up. When it's my turn to talk a little bit, I will talk a little bit more about the paper that's coming out. Tomorrow it will hit the post office down here. It always does. It comes in from our printer on Wednesday mornings, and we pick it up. Some people go ahead and get it. Some people go ahead and get it on Wednesday. Some people get it on Thursday. But most people should have it by Thursday. And the post office is sometimes not our friend. We do everything we can on our end to make sure that everybody gets their paper because that's what we want. The whole goal is to print a paper that you guys get. And but
our post office here in Brandenburg is our friend. I think that sometimes they got a bad rap because of like some local. They're wanting. Did you see the Doge is wanting to get rid of the USPS?
Oh Lord!
And privatize it.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No.
And so, yes, and we're friends with the people who are in our local post office. And then we have little post offices all dotted all around Meade County.
Sprinkled everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And so, anyway, we don't hold anybody personally responsible for what's going on. And it's just, it is what it is. Getting mad about getting a Christmas card in February, it's just an energy that you don't want to lose over that. Might as well go be like, oh, look, the Christmas spirit all year long. Yeah, so something like that.
And if you don't get the paper, always come in and we'll just give you one.
We will. Yeah. We will. Yeah. If you don't get your paper, come see us and we'll make sure that you get one. So I want Jaden to share a little bit about what's coming up. She's been working on the fair catalog.
Oh, that's fun fair. Time of year.
That's fair.
That's fair that she's working on the fair.
Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah. So with the fair catalog coming up, of course, it's in July. It's the thing that everybody carries around. It's free, of course, for everyone. And we are notorious for putting it together for the county. And we love doing it. But it's a very, very big project. It's huge. It takes a lot of time. The writers putting the ads together, everything. And my job and Sean's job, too, is to support the ads that goes along with it. So with our ads this year compared to last year has actually got cheaper with the deal that we have going on right now, which I think is marvelous. It's kind of like a pre-sale going on.
Yep. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. So that little pre-sale going on, and it's wonderful. It gets it in for us to go quicker for the paper side.
Now, what happens if they don't get it in during the pre-sale? What happens?
So our ads last year ran in the fair catalog were normal prices. Quarter page, which is 1/4 page, was $500. Half page was $700, and then a full page was $1,000. So with our discounts that's going on this week, month or whatever, before April 10th, we have the quarter page, 1/4 page going on for $350. The half page is now $500, and the full page is now $800, unless you want a actual spot that you're like, okay, I want page 9 dedicated to my ad. That would then be $1,000 because we're having to say, okay, this is what you're gonna get. This is how you're gonna get it. So it's a $200 difference, and if we don't get your ad in by April 10th, it makes it a bit harder for us to get it all together, really put it together, because like I said, it is a big project. So it's like a $200. It goes back exactly how the prices were last year. So
somebody's going to have to remove that man from the board.
So get him in while you can.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. And I've already got a lot of businesses on this year, so we're hitting it with a bang at first. So, yeah. We're excited.
Oh, yeah, she's doing good. I mean, I can hear her from my office.
And there's some Easter discounts coming up too, right?
Yeah,
there sure is.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I'll jump in, y'all. Hey, everybody. We have our Easter special. This is for April. And this is for businesses who would like to contribute an Easter basket. It can be an adult Easter basket. It can be a children's Easter basket. If you put up that Easter basket, for one, you're going to get an advertisement for that week. And then additionally, you're going to get some publicity from our drawing. We will draw for that name. Someone will win it. So that's a big deal for that first week. Yep. And if you contribute an Easter basket, you can get the rest of the month of April for advertised in the paper, a 2x2 ad for $60. That is quite a deal.
Now, is that for the whole month?
Yes, that is for the whole month of April.
There you go.
So you can be in the paper every week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It tripped over my lip there.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for bearing with us. I tell you, Stephen is a heck of a man for coming in here.
We told him not to.
We told
We told him to stay home.
We were like, go home.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
Yes. And I do want y'all to know, we're still in March. So the March Madness special is still very much going on. $17 will get you a 2x2. That's a heck of a deal. We have those calls coming in all the time, and we are filling up the paper with those.
And those of you that don't know what a 2x2 is, it is a standard business card size ad. It's basically the logo, maybe an email and a phone number, and it runs in the paper. You can see it in the upcoming paper that we have going out. There's a page dedicated to it. So basic standard business card size. So we'll get you done.
Thank you, Jaden. And I also want to talk about podcast sponsorships. So for $75 a month, you could get sponsored on the podcast. Like right now, how we're talking, we would shout you out. Think about it, y'all. And I want y'all to do a test. Come back to this stream in a couple days and take a look at the views.
Yeah.
Those amount of views will help out your business.
It makes a difference. It really does.
It does.
Absolutely. And we can shout you out on social media. Those are very low price, $25 a post. And we could even lower that to $20 if you signed a 3-month commitment for those. We have digital marketing solutions as well. Some of our advertisements are viewed up to 11,000 times. And then I also want to end my little section here with talking about the paper.
Oh, you're not ending. You're taking a pause.
Right,
You just go right on.
Appreciate you, Earlene. Let's talk about subscriptions. You all, for $45 a month for new subscribers.
$45 a year.
Oh, yes, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry. $45 for the year. Yes. You could get subscribed to the paper. Makes a huge difference. You get to keep in touch with everything going on, and it means the world to us as well.
And that's online and paper.
Yep.
So
45 for the year. Thank you all.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We got it.
Also, keep in mind, he mentioned digital advertising. I believe our boss, Steven, has some upcoming growing expansions with our website. He's going to do some remodeling coming up that may make it a bit easier for those of you that struggle. So I'm excited for it because it's going to make it neater. It's going to make it easier to see. So that's upcoming. I don't know when, but
it'll be out probably by the end of next week.
Oh, end of next week, earlier than what I thought it was going to be.
Really
so
there will be, just to chime in on that, so there will be a section, all those legislative updates that everybody asks us about, I'm just going to live feed them into there, and you can go check it out from locally. It'll have all the stuff. So if you want to inquire, you go read all that stuff that you want to. There's a ton of it. We're not going to provide any opinion to it. I mean, we probably have our opinions in the office every day talking about this or that that comes up. And what do you think? And, our opinions, even in the office, sometimes differ. So we change it up a little bit. You guys can decide that. I know we're going to get after the obits and the public record tabs that are in there as well. And then hopefully this year, you will see the photos that we've got from the fair, and they'll be in there on a page where you can see the gallery. However, you won't be able to just go freely to all those tabs and links unless you have an account. You don't have to pay for an account to look at all of our links, but you do have to have an account with an email address in order to view other pages on our website. And of course, if you subscribe to the newspaper, whether you get it in delivery mode, you're already entitled to all of the access to the website. You just need to let us know that you want that access, and we will add that in. But you can do a digital subscription, or you can do the newspaper subscription. The newspaper subscription includes it all, and digital subscription does not.
Yep.
And also, he says something about, the public record. We are going to try and start doing the accident reports again. I know we've kind of been slacking on it, but that is something, it's not in this coming up week's paper, but it is going to be.
Well, but this week's paper, we have the deeds, we have the marriage license, so we have the usual stuff, but we are working with our sheriff and the chief of police for Brandenburg. We just reached out to them last week, and they had. I know you went over to the courthouse to see the. Did you go to the city police?
Yep, went there and gave them my email. It comes to me. I put it in.
Yeah, so we are definitely on that. It's interesting that you said that, because we got a message earlier this week from someone. She was asking about it, so I called her, and sweetest discussion, and just shared. Like she said, I'd just like to see that. I'd like to know. If there were people that were injured or not injured, just like to know what's going on, and I agree with her. I said, I understand that, and I explained that we're always want to hear feedback. We want to do better. We want to
absolutely
provide what the readers want. I mean, occasionally someone will ask us something, and I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. And
speaking of sponsors, if y'all don't mind, I'd like to rip out ours for this week's podcast.
All right, go ahead.
We have Joe Redmond from Redmond Landscaping. He does all of your landscaping needs. Great dude. Call 270-668-2858. You can have him come out. He'll do a deck. He'll do internal work on your house. He's not going to build you a house, but he can help make those repairs that you may not have time.
Yeah.
That's absolutely correct. And then, of course, we also have Terry Hubry with... oh my gosh, Lakeside Bar and Grill. Terry does a phenomenal job with Lakeside Bar and Grill. They do have, I think they got it squared away, but the bar is open on this weekend. You can have drinks and dinner, and the view is just amazing. You can sit in there and look out over the lake there at Doe Valley, and it is open after 5 o'clock. She also does catering. You have to call her at 270-422, and I can't read it because it's too small, but 2858. Nope, that's Joe's. Hold on a second. I got it right here. 3981. But get with them. Come out and check them out. They have a great lineup. I'm sure Earlene will talk about it all day long. You've seen their posts on our social media. And we thank you for tuning into the social media and checking us out when we post our little quirky stuff. A lot of great responses out there for our local history. And Sean, you're doing a great job.
Sean.
Yeah, right? Sean does all that. And it's really funny because sometimes he'll post something and it's just flooded. And this, Jaden used to do that before we brought Sean on. And sometimes you're like, oh, this is a good one. And you put it out there and it just sits there. Like nobody comments.
Know.
You just never know what's going to catch their attention or what they're going to want to talk about. And in some of it, you're just absolutely positive. Oh, this is going to be feedback. And then,
hey, I do want to throw. You're absolutely right. I want to throw one more thing out because yard sales. Right, everybody goes to Facebook. Hey, I'm selling something. Look, we want you to hold a newspaper on the weekend and fold it in half and have an entire section with all the yard sales so you can circle them. Yard sale spot, just to put a name and an address, is only $10.
Yeah, $10.
One by one, right?
Literally
you would easily spend $10 going and buying a couple of sheets of construction paper, like nailing it up on the.
That's right.
And then the wind's going to take it away,
So you need to check us out because we're actually gonna. We're going to put them in there. We're going to put a QR code as well so that when you go to the website, you can actually put them in order of where you live so you can go hit da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's coming. And all you need is $10 to advertise your yard sale.
That's pretty awesome.
Clean out your house. It's spring. It's coming out. Spring cleaning.
Yes, absolutely. Meade County, Fort Knox, Ratcliffe, Yard Sale Nation. Let's go.
Woo-woo. Anyway. Earlene, back to you.
Thank you. So I want to talk a little bit about the paper and what's coming up. So on the front page of the paper, I don't know if you guys know this, but Jason Allen, very, very important to the success of the county fair. His family has been part of the county fair for years and years and years. Jason is one of the superintendents. And so the last week we had the get-together. The mayor is the president of the fair board, and he brought everybody together. It was Home Plate Restaurant fed us, and it was great. And then towards the end, they called Jason up, and so he won the award for being the Fair Person of the Year for 2024. Yep. And so that was wonderful. There was also several awards that the county fair won for even 25. So we were like the most innovative. And the most colorful, things like that. So, yeah.
We did not win the magazine, though.
We did not win the magazine.
And there was a lot of pressure to do that. And I just want to say thank you to the whole team because we did a great job putting it together. Unfortunately, it just is a different set of judges.
Yeah, hey, we got years to come. We going to try.
We're going to try. Right. We're going to do it. The Brandenburg City Council is also the planning session. We put that on the front page, and it's all about the taxes that everybody was so concerned about. And then just chatting about trying to explain what it was going to do. Like it was 1/3 of 1% up to 2%. I mean, so everything is just.
You did a lot of research on that, and I want to commend you too because it's so deep of water to navigate. And if you haven't watched, we've had David on here on the mayor of the duly elected mayor, not king, was in here in the office, and he was elected and answered the tough questions. We put him on here, and that you can find on our website. But I think you got right in where the people need to know what is the factual information and then make a better decision.
Well, the
city has to do something.
Well, here's an example. The police chief, he made the comment, we need a new police patrol unit. But there's no funds available to buy it. So they need a new car to drive. And but they're right up to the edge. Like they do have some surplus. Yeah. But it's not a whole lot of a cushion. And so the only way for us to pay for the things that we need for that is through taxes. Yeah. And so, and nobody likes to pay taxes. There's not a single person that says, "Oh, me."
Yeah, no. Well, and even if we'd had another hard winter or another hard storm like that, that could have wiped out that little bit of budget left just because of salt and treating the roads.
Well, exactly. And there's lift stations that need attention. So, when things happen with the water or the sewer or things like that, it takes money to do it. And then, and what I hear a whole lot, and we already addressed it on the show when we had the mayor on, is, well, he gave himself it's pitiful.
They actually, yeah. So
and he didn't do it.
No, they vote for the incoming elected officials for their raise. They don't vote themselves a raise. They vote, and they haven't had a raise in I don't know how many years.
Well, and he's still $20,000 less annually than the next mayor.
Vine Grove was the
next comparable town. So, but anyway, get the paper, read that, give us your feedback. The other thing,
subscribe.
The other thing that's on the front page is Sadie and Sloan Pollock. They tore it up. I mean, there's no other way to put it. They tore it up. One of them is the very first person, whether boy or girl, to score 100 goals in their varsity career. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're phenomenal. So I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about that, but make sure you get the paper so you can read about that.
Don't just look at the pictures.
We are grateful to their mother for giving us that. And that's another thing I want to talk a little bit about.
Come on.
There are people who think we have reporters lined up just waiting to receive an assignment. Like, oh, let me run out and jump in my car and go. We're not like Fred Flintstone. We don't just dabba do it. We have to decide what we're going to do. We have to talk about what's coming up. We have to kind of guess.
Yeah.
When something happens, like that church break-in yesterday, we could not have planned for that.
And we also have to responsibly report. We can't just go and say and fling it out there on social media and or put it in the newspaper because we belong to the Kentucky Press Association. So any story that we get, great, you're there, but points matter. The spelling of a name matters. So having somebody actually get to the details of things so that you get the accurate information.
Well, yeah, and I mean we're just not going to do it. It would be so not even that we're bound by guidelines or the KPA or anything like that. We're people. We're human beings. We're not going to run anything that's kind of a gossipy thing. Yeah. I tell people all the time, we're not the National Enquirer. No. We don't take our news. We don't take our headlines from Facebook.
Hey, I was going to ask you a question. Are we ever going to do that one column where you talked about, I sure wish Joe Henry cut his grass?
We might.
Or something like that. You get to make a one-sentence statement. Or...
If there's a person out there named Joe Henry, we really don't hope that you cut your grass.
Yeah, thanks for looking out.
Here's the other thing. I want you guys to, everybody's going to have to look at this. I would show you, but it wouldn't be picked up on the camera. But the shelter pet of the week, his name is Fathead. Somebody needs to go adopt Fathead and take him home and love him. He's only a year old.
Let us get a hashtag in the chat.
That's right.
Adopt Fathead.
Adopt Fathead. I know it. And so Fathead needs a home. Everything you need to know about getting your 25, 26 fishing and hunting licensings, it's available now. We've listed it out so you know exactly what to do. And
I like fishing. Somebody take me fishing.
Yeah. Oh, do you really? We
got a pond.
We might know somebody.
Oh, yeah. She's got a beautiful pond. I'd love to go out there if I'm not banned.
Yeah. I don't know. He could.
I have tried to make up. But
he could be. So I'm not banned. I can go out there. I'll think of you while I'm doing it.
Thanks.
So anyway, and I did try to write this funny little story, and it's because it's St. Patrick's week. Yeah. And so when the paper's coming out, we're going to be talking about St. Patrick's Day and all things green and the leprechauns and all that stuff. So the first time I'd ever had an Irish coffee was at Doe Valley. And I was in my mid-50s. And it was cold, and we had just come off of COVID. And a whole bunch of us were over at the 19th hole, and people were drinking cold stuff. And I was like, I don't want nothing cold. I want something warm. So someone said, well, do you want an Irish coffee? And they explained to me what it was. I was like, yeah. Well, I had a couple of Irish coffees that night. And so anyway, so I wrote a little story about my love affair now with Irish coffee or Irish cocoa, the things that I like to do about that. And again, drink responsibly. Don't, go out.
I didn't notice you brought up St. Patrick's Day, but on my social media, I thought this week was St. Patrick's Day because the Bardstown was having St. Patrick's Parade. Everybody was posting about St. Patrick's, and I was going around telling people, happy St. Patrick's Day.
No, it's the 17th. It's always the 17th.
The luck of the Irish will be in you soon. Don't you worry, laddie. But if you want to celebrate earlier, you can go to McDonald's and get your shamrock shakes.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I was like, why are we celebrating?
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Matt from McDonald's. He subscribed. If you go there for coffee in the morning,
you can get your newspaper to go with
and read it right there.
We know there is
it's a read there thing.
That would be a fun story.
Read it and leave it.
There's a group of men that meet at McDonald's every single morning to have coffee and a sausage biscuit.
That's like universal around smaller towns.
Oh yeah.
In Hardinsburg.
Now, if you own a business and you want to do that there too, you could do that too. Yeah. But Hardinsburg, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to say the Hardys in Hardinsburg is the same way. There's like a group of men that meet
there all the time. Yeah. I
there
love
you go.
That.
You need to go out there and talk to them. Say, hey, you need to put the messenger right here.
Right here. So you can read it and y'all can discuss what we're doing wrong. And every time word got misspelled or whatever, let us know.
We got you.
So former Judge Hager, he writes for us, and he always covers the Rotary Club. He does a really great job with that.
I need to go to one of those.
City councils too.
He does city council. He does physical court. I mean, he is phenomenal. He does a lot of things for us, and he writes them up and gets them in the paper, and he's very conscientious about that.
He's a good man.
So funny today. Speaking of Joe
I missed him. I missed him. I saw him leaving with his wife. I was like,
never seen this man mad until today.
Was he mad?
I've only seen him mad one other time, actually.
I love my time that I get to spend with Joe because he comes in and I use his computer and I send what I need to over to our
and he
computer.
just loves you because you fix him.
And I do it. And he came over and he's like, okay, I need this story to go into the paper. And I was like, okay. So I'm opening up. I said, Joe, it's not here. And he's like, what do you mean it's not here? And I was like, no, Joe, like, it's not saved where all the rest of them are. He got so mad, he threw his charger across our...
I don't believe it.
Are you kidding?
No, he did. I don't know if he was being sarcastic. I don't know if he was being mad, but thank the Lord, I found the story.
The Lord.
It was just saved in another spot that otherwise have never been saved to. So, poor Joe.
Poor guy. I love that.
We
dude.
got it taken care of.
Good. Good
he
for
walked out
you.
smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta upgrade him. I gotta get him squared away.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go. All right. sorry about
You're
that.
ringing.
Well, my
it's a
Honda
hot story.
is in the shop up at the Honda, up in E-Town. And so they were trying to call me. And I'm like, why are you trying to call me? Did you guys talk about the Easter?
Yeah. The Easter drawings.
Yeah. Have you talked about that?
So we
color.
So our coloring, we do it every single year. Ooh, I slipped on
And
the
it's
coloring.
for three different
Three
ages.
different things. You know, we have really young kids, we have middles, and then there's even one for adults.
Middles and
You know,
littles?
Middles and littles. Yeah, basically, send in your coloring. And I don't know if we've actually decided on how we used to do it. Nancy, the office manager, usually is the one that handles all this.
That's so weird for you, isn't it?
It is. Nancy's my mom. I have to say, Nancy, she handles usually all of this, and I don't know if we've actually decided or not. We usually take the drawings, and that's how we give out the Easter baskets.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what we've decided to do this year, but I do know there's going to be some type of prize, if that be the Easter baskets or not. I'm pretty sure it probably is going to be the Easter baskets. But, get it, color it, turn it in. You may win something.
We've had several turned in already.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Whole stack.
Susan
Awesome.
Meeks at Ekron Elementary, her class turned it in, and they look phenomenal. I'm sure Earlene's going to have the Doe Valley Day Camp turn in some things.
Yep.
So if you're a teacher or if anybody, your
We can
child at
email
home,
you the coloring thing too. If you're a teacher, we can email it so you can print it off there and have the kids color it and send it in.
We will come pick it up. We will come pick it up.
Yep.
We will turn them in and go from there. And
We'll do whatever we can to make it easier for you guys to do that.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I was going to say this a while ago, because I wanted to compliment.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I wanted to add on to that. The kids who win, and parents and adults, we will take a photo of you. You will go in the paper, and then we do a really artsy Easter photo. I got a green screen. So sorry, Earlene, back to you.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to compliment Lisa Pollock because she is the one who turned in the information about the twins for us, about them, getting their going to college and their career and things like that. And I want to say how important that is because I was touching base earlier saying that people think we have reporters just sitting around waiting, and we don't. And so anytime anybody can help us, like we were just saying, we will help make everything easier for you guys. You guys help us. Give us the information. And it doesn't just have to be sports. There's so much that goes on in all the schools that has nothing to do with the sport.
No.
We want to know about the chess
club.
We want
High five.
I know.
Great mindset alike.
Eddie says all the time, "Are you sure you two aren't damn brother and sister?"
Yeah.
And even if you're not a parent, being a kid in school, if you're part of FFA, if you're part of
anything
FBLA,
like that.
Especially this time of year. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Well,
very
we just
important.
got finished running a story about a free throw competition that was put on by the Knights of Columbus over at the church. Those are the kind of things that we really need to know. People want to see that. One thing I noticed, and this is shameless of me, and whatever, but I noticed that the ice cream shop that's on the hill as you're coming down Broadway, there's been some activity over there. They have pulled their picnic tables out. They're getting set up.
Oh, yeah.
Did
you see Sasquatch is getting fixed?
I did see that. Yeah, yeah. And so anyway, I just want to say I've noticed that, the county is coming alive with the
just like our trees. I see the blooms coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
Weather
and so,
getting nice.
So we want to know things like that. People are looking forward to, because we had a big winter.
We did.
People are looking
It was pretty hard. I've lost. That's what's been like yesterday. I had three trees I've lost, and the one branch I couldn't reach. So now I got to climb a tree still this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm still picking up limbs.
Oh, us too. And then, like when we have a big wind, more will fall.
I am looking for a tree guy. If you're out there and you do tree limbs, because I got some at my business over for the Rough to Possum. So if you know anybody out there and you're watching the show, let me know.
I think Eddie has a tree person.
Oh, send it my way.
You might want to get in touch with him about that.
Yeah, is it the same person that's left that tree sitting out there off of 1638 for like months now?
I don't know. Yeah.
Just kidding.
No,
it's a
okay.
joke. That was a plug. It's right. You know how the white fence goes around Dove Valley? There's one that fell over and busted it. They fixed the fence, but the tree's still laying there between 1638.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's that guy. Yeah. So I don't know. You might want to take that up with Eddie.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's a grind.
Anyway, so we do.
This is that brother sister banter.
Y'all.
It's every day, y'all.
Every day.
Yeah, you got to come in now and see the Earlene Bohannon bunker.
Yeah, I was complaining that people don't respect the fact that I'm sitting there and I'm trying to write. And every time I sit down to write a story, one of them is standing before me. I can feel their breath on the back of my neck. And I'm like, what?
It's not that.
We just take the time out of our day just to come pester.
So anyway, I was being fussy about it. And Sean and Stephen went and got this.
It was Sean's
panel.
idea.
No, it wasn't.
It totally was Sean's idea. We should block it off right there.
Drug it over and blocked me off. So, I just want to say that that's the way they treat the editor around here. So it's not that great thing. It's not like anybody rolls the red carpet out for me.
We just said that the office environment is a great place to work.
Oh, it is. I'm just saying y'all don't roll out the red carpet.
Let me tell you though, I have not heard "Hey Earlene" since that's happened. Though.
Well, that's true.
And y'all wanted me to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, even those two little teenagers were really good yesterday.
Yeah,
because it's effort to get to me.
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind.
See?
Yeah.
I even knock now.
Yeah, I know.
But I have direct eyesight with her, so she gives me the.
It's Steven, then all Steven's fault. She gets bothered now.
Yeah, it is.
All right, if you guys have birthdays out there coming up, we're running birthdays each week now,
Nice transition.
and then so you just jump online on Facebook, and they're usually I'll put a post out here and probably later today, and it says if you have a birthday between this date and this date, let us know, and we will print your birthday in the paper. This week's we do have a special birthday guest. It's Casey. She is one of our office greeters. She's having her first birthday, and then your name gets entered into a drawing. And on the last day of the month, we'll pull a name. I don't say. And you will win something from Burnett Embroidery.
Embroidery. Why do you say broderie?
Because that's my Beaver
Is
Down.
that Texas?
That's my Beaver Down / Battletown.
That's
out.
okay. We got some embroidery here for
Some
you.
embroidery. Yeah, that's right.
I love it. No, it's good. I always pick up on accents.
Yeah, ain't got no. I say
ain't
that
got
too.
no.
Yeah, might as well. Shoulda.
I remember when I first got here and you were trying to transcribe Kentucky and some of the writings because it was y'all and this and that and no.
I remember you got offended.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
No, there was one thing I said, and you were offended that I said it. I was like, everybody around here says that, and you said, "Well, I don't want you saying it," so I don't say it.
I don't even remember what that
I'm
was.
not about to say it on the air.
Why? Social media. No, don't. You'll take us down. They'll complain.
I know.
Also, she made a good point about submitting into the birthdays. If you want to submit something, do not message us on our messenger.
Yeah,
it'll be a long time.
Post it on that post.
It will be there, and it will be left there.
You can either you can send us a message on the website and contact us there, or you can actually email us at admin@themessengerky.com.
Yep.
Yeah. So another thing I want to talk about, and this was definitely a parent-led process, was over at David T. Wilson. They've got a massively, amazingly talented girls basketball team over there, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
You don't say.
I don't say. The 4th and 5th graders are called the Meade County Mean Green. And then the 6th graders are called JUICE, and it's an acronym, and it's a very sweet acronym, so make sure you read about it. And but they played in a tournament weekend, this past weekend, and they're champions. You know, they won, and it was against like 27
up and comers,
like 27 teams or something like that. They did exceedingly well. They had a very good fall season as well. I can't wait to see these girls in high school.
I'm excited. Well, they're starting them young, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's good for Pastor Diener.
Well, when I was in the 4th, 5th, or 6th grade, we played basketball, but nobody wrote about it in the paper.
Yeah,
I mean. It just didn't happen. I think maybe the scores got put in.
Yeah.
But we didn't honor them the way we do now. So I think that's pretty that's pretty telling about where we're at. Anyway, there's just lots of stuff. We've got we've got archery, we've got bowling, we've got basketball.
Our youth have been doing a lot of stuff lately.
They're busy,
and you can check it out. Earlene, the community calendar is also in there.
Yep.
We're working to get that fixed too, so you can see it online on the website. It's under the news section now where it can be seen.
Yeah, because I know that we've had some problems with that. We've had a couple of people ask about the community calendar. But, you know, everything is in the community calendar that you can possibly imagine.
For
we've
local,
got Bible studies. We've got things going on in Fort Knox, things going on throughout the county. There's fun stuff to do. There's not so fun stuff to do like AA, but which is important. You know, there's places to go to offer your assistant, like with food donations, stuff like that. So it's a great. She does a really good job on this community calendar.
Wonder how many people noticed the change last week, Earlene?
I don't know. So I was talking last week, and I said, "What is old is new again." So I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but we are now the Meade County Messenger again.
We've always kind of been the Meade County Messenger, but we just wanted to make sure that we rebranded a little bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, we definitely tried it, and we have zero regrets. We wanted to reach out to those communities, and
it's working.
Yeah, and we kind of explained, you know, why we were doing it. Some people were not happy about it because they were used to the Meade County Messenger and didn't want us to include, you know, other communities in that. We still will include some of those things. But we did realize that it was important to the people here that we go back to being the Meade County Messenger. We wanted to honor that legacy.
Absolutely.
So we have done that.
It's a 140-something-year-old newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
Was never going to take that away.
No.
But we got a great editor. We got a great sales team. And you guys are all awesome.
And we have a great publisher.
Who is that?
You see.
And thanks for all of our newer audience that we have on both sides, the paper readers and the followers and likes. So like, share, and follow. And just stay tuned for the continued changes that we're going to continue to do. And Earlene, thanks for great work.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you feel better.
I'll let you know after it all wears off.
It's going to wear off, and then it's going to be like a throb.
Goodbye, everybody. Y'all have a great day.
Bye. Y'all take